Hi, today I want to talk about why I'm not spending any money this year on high-end gears like Sony a7S III. So let's talk about it. Okay, so the Sony a7S III just came out a couple months ago, and the FS6 is going to come out soon. You know, I'm like, oh man, I wish I have those cameras. But then I realized something. What's actually more innovative this year? It's not the hardware, it's the software. That's right, the DaVinci Resolve 17 is coming out. I think the beta version already coming out, the 17, but probably the end of this year, hopefully the full version of the DaVinci Resolve 17. And I will be able to upgrade for free because I have the studio version I bought a year ago, the Studio 16. Now I can upgrade to the 17 for free, which is amazing because if you look at what's provided in the DaVinci Resolve 17 software, I think that's should be, you know, celebrate heavily this year. Not all these gears that's coming out. In fact, I think it's the software this year that's going to be amazing. Like the DaVinci Resolve 17, it has so many features like, you know, face detect using AI technology, is able to manipulate your face and track you while you're running and all that, and change the background. The amazing green screen effect and all that stuff. Their fusion effect, for example, has improved a lot. The audio, like the Fairlight, has been improved a lot. I mean, if you bought the studio version, you are getting money worth. In fact, I think there's a promotion a month from now. If you buy one of their editor device, which is around $349, I believe, you can get the studio for free. It's limited time, so make sure you check that out. I think you got to do it soon. I think by the end of this year, you get that, you know, amazing device where you can do quick editing, and you get the studio DaVinci Resolve 17 included for free. I mean, that's just amazing. If you're just gonna spend the Sony a7S III, like almost like what, 3,500 US or almost 5,000 Canadian, what is like a couple $100 on the hardware and software combination with that device? I'm just amazed that people spend so much money on like gears, and then when it comes to software, when they spend so much money on the hardware, they ignore the software part, which is kind of crazy, right? Software is where, you know, editing happens. This is where you color grade. This is where you learn more about that cut and paste, and then manipulating of sounds and all that. For audio, by the way, is a very important thing too. So audio is anything. So if you had to spend money this year, I think you should spend on the audio and spend on the software. All right, so DaVinci Resolve 17 is worth the money. I got my version 16. Now I'm going to be able to upgrade for free. And my audio I upgrade this year is, you know, a couple $100. So by putting more money on the audio, it's only a couple $100. Software, a couple $100, and maybe a lighting for less than $100. You already have a fantastic system. You may not even need Sony a7S III anymore because light is not a problem anymore. Unless, of course, you're going in a cave and you're filming something that has no light. That's a different story. But most of the time when you're doing short films, you need to be able to control those light anyway. Anyway, you do not want to film in a setting where the light is controlling your scene. You have to do the other way around, unless you plan it out, right? All right. So that is why I'm not buying any more high-end gears this year. In fact, maybe even next year, because the software has been great this year, and I'm looking forward to DaVinci Resolve 17. And I already spent some money on my audio, and I'm really appreciating the audio. I'm learning about audio. I'm learning about, you know, editing and color grading with the software. And the hardware, you know, like the Sony a7R III and my Fujifilm X-T3 or the Panasonic GH4 or the FS700R, they are amazing camera already. I just need to know how to use it properly. I think the rest of you are the same. Don't listen to Gerald Undone and other gear enthusiasts trying to convince you to buy more gears. Listen, guys, get your skills going. Learn about the software. Learn about the audio. Learn about what you already have with your gear. And I can guarantee you, your filming will improve much, much more. Thanks for watching EducateTube.com.